In the heart of the Arabian Peninsula, amidst the sands of time, emerged a leader who transformed the course of history. A man of profound wisdom, compassion, and vision. The Holy Prophet Muhammad, P.B.U.H, was not only a spiritual guide but also an exemplary administrator. His life offers timeless lessons in leadership, justice, and governance. Long before prophethood, Muhammad, P.B.U.H, was known as *al-Amin*, the trustworthy. His integrity in trade and dealings earned him the respect of all. As an administrator, trust became the cornerstone of his leadership. He taught that a leader must be honest and just. For without trust, no system can thrive. When the black stone was to be placed in the Kaaba, the tribes of Mecca quarreled over who would have the honor. Muhammad, P.B.U.H, resolved the conflict by suggesting the stone be placed on a cloth, with each tribe holding a corner, ensuring fairness and unity. Upon migrating to Medina, the Prophet, P.B.U.H, faced the challenge of uniting diverse tribes, including Muslims, Jews, and pagans. His solution was the Constitution of Medina, a groundbreaking document that established a pluralistic society based on justice, mutual respect, and shared responsibilities. The Constitution outlined rights and duties for all citizens, ensuring protection for minorities and fostering cooperation. It was a model of governance that prioritized collective welfare over individual or tribal interests. The Prophet, P.B.U.H, exemplified compassion in his administration. He established a welfare system where the needy were cared for, and wealth was distributed equitably. His leadership was not about power but service. He established the Bayt al-Mal, a public treasury, to ensure resources were allocated fairly. He personally ensured that no one slept hungry, often giving away his own food and possessions to those in need. The Prophet, P.B.U.H, was a master diplomat. His approach to conflict resolution was rooted in patience, wisdom, and long-term vision. The Treaty of Hudaybiyah is a prime example of his strategic and peaceful approach to governance. Despite initial resistance from his companions, the Prophet, P.B.U.H, agreed to terms that seemed unfavorable at the time. This treaty ultimately led to a period of peace and the eventual opening of Mecca without bloodshed. The Prophet, P.B.U.H, championed the rights of women and marginalized groups. He elevated their status in a society that had long oppressed them, ensuring their voices were heard and their rights protected. He appointed women like Waraka as community leaders and consulted his wife, Salama, on critical matters. His teachings emphasized the equality and dignity of all human beings. Even in matters of the environment, the Prophet, P.B.U.H, set an example. He taught the importance of preserving nature and treating animals with kindness, reflecting his holistic approach to leadership. He said, "If the hour, day of judgment, is about to be established, and one of you has a sapling in his hand, let him plant it." This highlights his emphasis on sustainability and responsibility. The Holy Prophet Muhammad, P.B.U.H, left behind a legacy of mercy, justice, and visionary leadership. His life as an administrator teaches us that true leadership is about serving others, upholding justice, and fostering unity. In a world often divided, his example remains a beacon of hope and guidance.